Welcome back everyone to Bernie Man's Game and Vault. Let's wind it back for a second. Picture it, late 80s, early 90s, neon sunglasses, Walkmans blasting, and video games that didn't take themselves too seriously. And somewhere in that mix was a little gem called California Games. We're going to talk about what made this game iconic, how it stacks up today, and why it still kinda slaps if you're in the mood for something weird and nostalgic. After firing it up on the Mega Drive, the first thing that hits you is that funky little soundtrack. It's got that 90s twangy groove, like the Beach Boys crashed into a Mega Drive sound chip. So let's get into the real meat of these events. First up, the half pipe. This is probably the event that everyone remembers or rage quits. You're trying to pull off tricks like aerials and hand plants, but holy hell, the controls are notoriously weird. It even drove me mental in this video. Could I hell land a trick? Could I even remember the buttons? I had to go and Google it and I still couldn't get it right. Next up is hacky sack or footbag, depending on which coast you're on. This one's weirdly addictive. You basically just juggle on a sack and you can hit seagulls, and if you do manage to headbutt a seagull, then that's an instant 10 out of 10. Then we've got surfing, which looks cool, but is honestly kinda tough. You've got to ride the wave in such a way and at such a speed that it doesn't catch up with you and wipe you out. The physics are floaty, but this one feels right with that background music. You gotta dodge like beach balls, as well as not going too high, not going too low, without losing speed. I remember playing it as a kid and I found it so difficult, but once I got the gist of it, again, it just clicks. And once it clicks, it's a cracking little event on a cracking little game. We've got skating. You're roller skating down a sidewalk, dodging cracks and throwing in some jumps. You gotta watch out for pools of water, sand, banana skins. There's all sorts of hazards on the way. It's pretty stiff control wise. You gotta keep the legs going, keep the skates moving, and it feels like a mini game within a game than a full event. But it's fun once you get the hang of it. And again, the music's quite cool as well. BMX, this is like the Trials games before Trials existed. You're racing through dirt jumps and pulling flips, trying not to crash face first into the ground. It's easily one of the more fun events on the game, with that high risk, high reward vibe. Go as fast as you can, jump in the hills, jump in the logs, and trying not to go face first into the ground. So here's the deal. California Games isn't really about deep gameplay. It's about vibe, it's about fun. You dip in, you play a few events, maybe with some friends, laugh at how bad you are and move on. Laid back, casual fun gameplay, fun for local multiplayer with your mates. Each event is like a distinct mini game feel. You've got goofy 90s charm. It's great. Controls can be confusing and a bit unresponsive at times, especially on that half pipe. I'll just never get it and I don't really care anymore. There's not much depth, you're just chasing high scores as well, and that's not what the game's all about. And there's only 6 events. You wish there was more because it is a fun game, and you do get to the end thinking, oh, I wish there was some more. You can just play through them again, try and outdo each other on the scores. If you remember this and you enjoyed it and you liked it, or even if you're seeing it for the first time and you think this looks fun, it was. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. And if you're enjoying the videos on the channel, please drop that subscribe as well, really helps out. But until the next time, have fun gaming and look after yourselves.